And hello everyone, happy Tuesday. It is Kryptonite, and yeah, I know it's been another couple days since the video. That stomach virus came back with a vengeance. It didn't quite want to die, but feeling a lot more normal myself today, so figured I'd catch you guys up on what how I've been doing, and some interesting news piece that I came across when I woke up while drinking my first cup of coffee. You know, the usual folks. I am not your financial advisor. I'm not a financial consultant or anything like this. This is just a vlog about what I've been doing with my trading bot. I'm still using Apex Trader, and my thoughts and opinions on the market, how I'm reacting, what I'm doing, my successes and failures, and then you guys can take whatever you want from there, from anything that I say, and then make your own judgment calls. Just don't forget to do your own research and make sure that you're listening to and reading other sources, and not just going off a few. All right, so with that said, also if you guys like these videos, go ahead and give it a like. Hit that subscribe button if you want to know when my videos pops up, and anything that I say, or you want to add in a few pieces of information, feel free to jump in those comments down there. So, all right, so on to crypto. Well, I was using Crypto Hopper, but on to Apex Trader. I still really like Apex Trader. I'm not gonna lie. It's exactly what I've been looking for personally, and it's been doing a pretty decent job. So you can see I have two bots open now, but I'll go to that in a minute. First, we'll go over to Binance. So just touching on Bitcoin real quick. As we can see over the past few days, Bitcoin's been making a slow but steady rise. Those of you that were trading over the weekend, Saturday night, we all had a surprise, including me. I didn't catch it in time, and Bitcoin went to some serious trading. And as you can see here, there's just this huge wick that for Binance went up to 73.50, and I heard that on BitMEX it went all the way up to 7,400 and then failed. Supposedly the reason being is Tether created 100 million tokens and then sent it to BitMEX. So I'm saying it's a manipulation ploy. I don't know, but whatever it was, it failed. And the rest of the past couple days has been more of a, I like to say, more of an organic trading. We did have that huge wick here, but it's really not that large. It was barely $100. The bulls have defended the 7,200 line, which I've been really pleased with, and there's even been some battles at the 7,300 line in which, again, we're seeing more steady, slow growth, and to me that's signs of a healthier upward trend. But keep in mind that our next resistance level is around, I believe, 7,700, and I've heard some people saying that we'll probably hit 7,500 and then bounce back down. It's very possible. Who knows? So just keep your eyes peeled. And for now, always be prepared for a sudden change of trend in the market, especially if we do get a nasty drop. Again, the altcoins will get completely decimated. Even though we saw some good trading over the weekend, the overall volume was low, and our market cap was still, or the dominance was still high. Excuse me. And the altcoins got decimated again. I got stuck in some really bad positions, and like I said, it caught me completely unaware. I wasn't expecting that to happen over a holiday weekend. Well, for the U.S., for the States at least. And yeah. So today, another mixed bag. You can see some altcoins, are doing good, and then others, not so much. So, I hope you guys had a successful day in trading. Mine again was a mixed bag. I went through and changed, was trying some different settings. So on this isn't entirely true just for today's trading. The loss here. I had a couple of positions that I had been holding on to since Saturday night that dropped down to. I had like a couple over the past couple days. I've been getting rid of them, but I had a couple at negative 5% and some that were even at 8% negative, and I wasn't really seeing a lot of change in them, and the altcoins up hasn't really had quite the rally I was expecting. So I went ahead and got rid of them, but I still had a decent day. I think overall, if I hadn't gotten rid of them or been stuck in those positions, it would have been 23 wins and 23 losses, but instead I took 23 wins and 27 losses, which I'm not going to complain about. I am out of those positions now, so so that's a good thing. But overall, as you can see, I've had only 2 days of negative, and then everything else has been positive. So I'm still overall with Apex Trader up on Bitcoin. So I'm doing much better with this than I was Crypto Hopper. I'm not gonna mince any words here on that. It's been doing exactly what I wanted to do. We can go down for today's trades, and I switched this over to a different strategy. I'm still using Venom OG, but I decided to try the bear trend as the main strategy, and it wasn't too bad. I had some wins with a trailing stop loss, and my actual stop losses are set at negative 3.5%. So it did its job of preventing me from getting too much in the hole. So on a day like today where there's been a lot of volume in Bitcoin, you're going to kind of expect a mixed bag. So I think that overall, that strategy did pretty decently, better than, being stuck in a lot of negative positions. So I'll take a win where I can get a win. And then what I decided today to do, I know a couple of videos back, I was like, why would anyone trade in Ethereum? But after kind of watching the Discord channel for Apex Trader, specifically more for Venom, in his channel, I decided to give it a try. I don't have a lot of Ethereum. I only have like 0.17 worth, so it's not like a huge profit per trade, but it's done pretty well today. As you can see, I'll go over here to my performance. Now, before I did go down, I changed the amount, but I made a mistake. I forgot to add in the 0. So it was trying to buy at more than what I had. So this would have probably been a much different number, but that's cool. I had 29 wins, 23 losses. I'm still up 0.13%. And as you can see, I am showing overall profit on what I've traded. So I'm going to go ahead and stick with this and continue to see how it performs. And so far, it's not doing too bad. Really quick, I just want to show you guys where you can get your pre-made strategies from. These are from users in Apex Trader. I like this better than the config settings in Crypto Hopper, because the config settings are more, when you do a config thing, it's more for specific coins, so you would have to go through and grab each individual coin, whereas this one, it's an overall config. And then you have your different types. You got your sideways market, bullish, bearish, your candle styles. So it gives you, if you're going for a specific strategy, or you like certain strategies, or follow different different things on the market, then this gives you a lot of options. Like I said, I'm right now using the Venom. I haven't tried any other ones, but the Venom's been working pretty well for me. So I'm going to probably stick with that. Maybe down the road, as I start making more money off of the bots, I might create another bot and try out a different strategy, or I'll be eventually working on making my own down the road, I imagine. You still have to tweak them. I mean, don't get me wrong, you can leave it as it is and they do a good job. But it's all about what you want to do, what you're getting out of it, and don't be afraid to try new things. That's how you kind of, for me, that's how I learn. And I've tweaked it just a little bit more towards what the things I like. For example, when you first set up Venom, he's got it at, it's set up at a limit buy, which isn't bad, but you're taking a chance of not getting that buy. So I switched it to a market buy. I upped the profit percentage to which it sells from things like 1% on the default, and I changed it up to 1.5. So, or you can change it to a stop loss, whatever you want to do. Now, the other thing too I recently discovered is I wanted to do a test bot, but here's the thing, and it's kind of like the same way with CryptoHopper. If you want to start a new bot, you have to buy another subscription. So keep that in mind. Hopefully maybe they'll offer a discount if you're just trying to do a test bot. Now, the reason why the test bot is cool, just touching on it real quick, is it will do it in real time. So you set up the bot however you want. You put it into test mode. You can put in whatever amount of money in, Ethereum, Bitcoin, USDT, and it'll run. It'll go against the market in sort of a mock trading situation, and then you can, give you the same result, give you the results of that trading, and then from there you can make your tweaks or, set it live or whatever. So that is pretty cool. Again, I like that a little bit better than I did like CryptoHopper, because CryptoHopper was a back testing, which isn't bad, but as we know with the cryptocurrency market, it changes from day to day. So it's sometimes, it could be a lot different than it was, a month ago. So just keep that in mind. But it's not like it's a bad thing. It'll still give you some results. I just like the idea of being able to test against that day's market. Make it a little bit more current. And then if you do like a strategy, all you have to do is just click on it, hit clone, and it'll pop up into My Strategies, and you make your adjustments from there. You just go in, there you go, just make whatever adjustments you need to make. Hit your, where is it? There's a save button around here, there you go. Hit your save button, and then set it up in your bot. So that's where I'm at right now. I think I had a decent day of trading. There was some loss in Bitcoin, but I have been kind of playing around with different strategies, so that's kind of be expected. But overall, like I said, in my previous video, I really like Apex Trader. It's got a lot of potential, and it's doing, what I was looking for personally out of a bot. So there you go. That's where you'll probably see me trading mostly. I do have, like I said, both bots running. I'll let you know how the Ethereum bot does, but so far it's been doing pretty good. I'm not going to complain about it. So before I cut this off, I do want to talk about a little news article that dropped today. I was catching when I was having my first cup of coffee. And, I've been seeing more and more videos, technical analysis videos, comparing the USD to Bitcoin. Not so much the Dow Jones, but when you're looking at your strategies and what you want to do, this should be something you look at, and it is something I recently started looking at a couple weeks ago, when I decide how I want to do things, because keep in mind that even though, yes, you can, Bitcoin is starting, and, some altcoins, you're starting to, especially online, be able to purchase more things with it. But keep in mind that the U.S. and many countries still classify Bitcoin and the altcoins as assets or commodities. And there's a whole different tax bracket for that. I'm actually, probably later on this week, I am going to touch upon trading and taxes. I found a really good article, or read a really good article a couple weeks ago. I just got to find it. Just keep that in mind that, when you are trading and you hit past a certain profit amount for the year, you're going to have to pay taxes. So, you're going to want to speak to a tax consultant certified, like an accountant or someone like that. So anyway, on to the article. One of the things that they found, and this makes sense, is the US dollar versus Bitcoin. So when the US dollar isn't doing as well, you're going to see Bitcoin, more people invest in Bitcoin, just like they do gold and silver and precious metals. Because it protects against the falling dollar. When the dollar goes up, like it has been, you're going to see more of a decline in the commodity, especially like, if you guys see the news, not only has Bitcoin gone down, but copper has gone down, gold's gone down, because the U.S. has a stronger buying power right now. So, just keep those things in mind. They do touch on the stock market, but they're saying the correlation video or ratio is about, on a 90-day basis, is about 33%. So it's kind of hit and miss there, but it is an asset class, so it kind of makes sense that when the dollar is strong, you're not going to see as much volume and a higher price in Bitcoin, whereas versus when the dollar is weaker, then we'll probably see much more interest in Bitcoin on a regular trading basis. I'll leave the link to this article in the comment or in the section below, and you guys can really go into it, dive into it on your own, and pull your own thoughts from that. But I thought it was really interesting, and definitely something that I have recently started looking at. And you want to, one of the things I've learned, and I've said this numerous times, you want to do your research, you want to get your strategy ideas from multiple sources. So this is another idea for you guys to take a look at, make your own judgment on it, and go from there. So I just want to say happy trading. Thank you all for watching this video. Feel free to leave your comments down below. Any thoughts on this article, feel free to add your own 2 cents into that. Definitely be interested in hearing on that. And again, if you like this video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up. And, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring that bell. And we'll talk to you guys again real soon.